Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Last night, Jimmy Kimmel had one of his guys go out in the street and ask kids questions about the Easter Bunny. Because I don't know if you know, but Easter's a Sunday.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I got to go get my bonnet.
You better get that done. Okay? I mean, because you're just not complete without it. So here's what the kids had to say when Jimmy's people were asking about the Easter Bunny.
How does the Easter Bunny get to your house?
He used the GPS.
How does the Easter Bunny get around the entire planet in one day?
He tried to catch the tooth fairy.
He catches a ride with the Tooth Fairy?
Yeah.
Do we know where the Easter Bunny lives?
From Easter Island. In Mexico. Florida.
Do you want to say something to the Easter Bunny?
I want some chocolate.
Okay, that kid rolls.
Yeah.
Right? That kid understands the true meaning of Easter.
Yeah,
Chocolate.
that's awesome. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Man, we've got so many things. My wife is... And I'm okay with it because it's just fun because with the kid. But like, I feel like we got her more Easter presents than we had birthday presents. It's like insane.
Really?
Like, every time we go to a store, oh, this would be a nice little Easter gift. I'm like, I want to call my parents and go, yo, you effed up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm seeing how my wife is doing this and you did it all wrong. I didn't get all this cool stuff. I got a chocolate bar.
Yeah, I don't remember getting a lot either, but we had little bunny tracks that we would lay out, and the kids would follow them to the bedroom to really where the Christmas tree would be, but instead we would just have a bunch of little baskets. And I remember thinking, like, I didn't get any of this. Why are we doing this?
And she's got those big ass Easter eggs that open up now, so you can fit like cooler stuff in there. Like, when I'm sure all of us, when you went on an Easter egg hunt, you got those little like rinky dink ones, and you open it up, and it's like a little ball or something dumb.
Yeah.
Like
maybe you got a quarter.
Yeah, or like a little, like one of those little rubber alien doll toys or something like that.
Oh yeah, it doubled as an eraser.
Yeah, ours. I mean, I opened up one of them, and it's like there's I think an Apple Watch she got Tatum. And
whoa!
I'm kidding.
Damn. Man, those are great eggs, man. Wow.
A diamond necklace. It's insane, BJ.
Was just a solid gold egg.
Right. It's nuts. One has, the majority stocks in Twitter.
Yeah. That's pretty damn good.
She's got full Elon on us.
Yeah, this is, wow, man. So it's going to be quite the celebration at the Miggs household for Easter.
It's a celebration.
Yeah. That's fantastic. I've stopped doing it, and then my wife still wants to, so she'll send a card, and I'm like, oh gosh, I guess this is still a holiday, huh? I mean, look, if you're religious, it's a big holiday, but for me, I was just like, with the kids not here, what am I doing?
Right.
Right. And she's still, I still want to get them baskets, I still want to do stuff, and I'm like, yeah, all right. Well, do they ever reciprocate? Because for other holidays like Christmas or whatever, they get me something. I don't see any chocolate coming my way on Easter.
You didn't get the chocolate Easter bunny?
I did not for the kids. I don't think so. I'm like, you know what? Why do I gotta? Isn't it just a little kids' holiday? It's a holiday forever for the kids.
All right. So with the chocolate Easter bunny though, which one do you go for? Do you like the solid Easter bunny or the hollowed out Easter bunny?
Oh, you got to do solid, man.
Oh my god!
Solid is a lot of chocolate, though.
That's right. Thank you for bringing that up.
So that's why. The reason why I don't like it is the reason why you love it.
I thought it was a no-brainer. You go hollow.
Yeah, I kind
Even
of like
Joe's
the hollow
nodding
one.
yes.
Yeah, I got to go with the hollow myself.
Oh, come on, man. You cut that Easter bunny up and, sort of like he's, it's like it's Dexter. You just cut him up in pieces.
Says the guy with serial killer eyes. Shocking that.
Cut that Easter bunny up, wrap him up in a little cellophane and.
Okay, Gary Ridgway.
Yeah.
Do you place your Easter? Do you do your Easter egg search on Aurora so you can pretend that you're like catching?
Oh, of
hookers?
course. Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Well, and then I bury all the Easter eggs so no one will ever find them.
I'm all about the hollow. That way it's easier just to crunch right open.
Yeah. You just eat the whole thing right there. You save it sounds like.
You know what I had? Yeah. Oh, yeah, because, to eat one in one sitting, you will go into a diabetic coma. But the idea is, you get to save it. And, it's just more than one day. Or, maybe 2 days.
All right, do you prefer the Easter chocolate or the Peeps?
Oh, Peeps can go to hell.
Yeah, the Peeps are, forget that.
We went to the spring fair yesterday in Puyallup, and there's a donut stand that has peep-filled donuts.
Well, I'd be willing to try that.
Yeah,
because I love donuts.
If there wasn't such a long line, I already had my heart set on getting a scone, I would have tried it, but I was like, if I'm waiting in line for a fresh scone.
Yeah.
Which I feel like I made the better choice.
Yeah, scones are the best.
The only thing is I do like marshmallow cream, but I feel like a Peep is so damn sweet. I guess you first start biting the donut, and then you get whatever the donut is, unless it's not a very sweet donut, and then there you get the Peep in the middle, sort of like a Bavarian cream, but it's Peep cream instead.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it, because more often than not, when someone brings Peeps, I'll have one bite, and I'm like, all right, got my fill of Peeps. I don't need to eat this entire thing.
Basically.
Yeah. I forget that this is the spring fair, because obviously the Washington State Fair is the big one. But yeah, they do it in the spring too.
Yeah, my wife brought it up. She's like, hey, the weather's nice. We should go to the spring fair. I'm like, that's a thing? And I forgot as well. And yesterday was the first day, so it was cool. We got in for free, which, you could bring like canned food, which was cool, like they're raising money or collecting food for people in need. But to do that, and then we went in there, man, it was awesome. They have a whole selfie station, which you would have loved, BJ. I sent you the picture because in the selfie station, which I thought was like, this is stupid. But then you go in there and like, there's a giant donut you could take a picture with, or there was the TARDIS for Doctor Who.
I know. I was so jealous when I saw you send me that picture. I'm like, there's the two things that just don't belong together. Steve inside the TARDIS.
I know.
Right?
I said that. I almost was going to troll you and say, hey, BJ, look at me. I found Mr. Who's hangout.
You really should have. I found Mr. Who's telephone booth.
Yeah. So I had like the Simpsons backdrop. You could sit on the couch.
Oh, that's nice.
Cool.
Oh, crap. We were going to go back. Tatum was still in the middle of waking up, so she wasn't really feeling it at that time. And we said, we'll come back at the end. I completely forgot until now. We never went back at the end.
Oh.
The only picture I got was the one in front of Mr. Who's TARDIS.
Oh, sorry about that, buddy. Good old Mr. Who.
They had a giant unicorn. It was kind of cool. At first, I'm like, this is a silly idea to have a selfie station, but when you get in there, you're like, actually, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially with all that stuff, a selfie station, what is that? And then you realize all the stuff you can take. It's like, okay, this is really cool.
Also, I got to see a kangaroo for the first time.
Like an actual live one?
Yes, they had a kangaroo there.
Wow. Look at the Puyallup stepping it up.
I don't know. I mean, probably maybe they knew the agent for the kangaroo and got a good deal. I have no idea. But dude, it's fun watching a kangaroo actually hop in front of you. They're very graceful.
Oh, are they? Oh, so he really hopped in front of you.
Yeah, he was doing his thing.
You see him with the pouch? Was he a pouchy kangaroo?
I didn't get to see it up that close. And
man.
Like, Sid got close to the kangaroo, and I'm like, these kangaroos are known for boxing. I was like, I don't know if I want to get that close with them.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that either.
But I got my phone out just in case. I was like, I'm going to film this shit.
Oh, of course. Honey, in case you get hurt, I'll make sure it's recorded. Yeah. I'm here for you.
It was cool seeing a kangaroo in person, I ain't going to lie.
Sounds like it.
I've always wanted to meet you. Can I have your autograph?
Yeah, right.
That's great. Well, congratulations, Steve.
Thank you.
We got police who are looking for a man who attacks people with whipped cream. Well, if I got to go, that's not a bad way to go. Steve will tell you all about it. He's got the Mix Report for you at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys. Thanks to Kia Puyallup for giving us the Migs Report. And today, looks like every day for me in my household. It's National Laundry Day.
Oh, Monday and Tuesday for me. So today, unfortunately, didn't make it happen.
So Wednesday through Sunday, no laundry being done.
No, I mean, if I can help it. That's how I got to get it done.
Good for you.
Well, my laundry's downstairs, and that's where, J-Rubs and Sarah live. So on the weekends where, people normally like to, I guess, do it, I don't want to bother them down there. So I try to sneak it in like, Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yeah, that's the last thing I want to do is go down there and do some laundry, and you never know what you're walking in on.
Yeah, because a lot of times that's euphemistic for people. Hey, you want to do some laundry? And next thing you know, that's not what they're doing.
You notice I made it a point not to say a load of laundry for a reason.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes.
Thanks for that.
Because I care.
Yeah, you're a great guy.
It's also, more importantly, today's the day to enjoy yourself some Chicken McNuggets, or maybe a Big Mac, or maybe a Shamrock Shake, because today, I don't even know if they're doing. Are they still doing the Shamrock Shakes?
Yeah.
A vanilla shake. Fix that in post, Joe. It's National McDonald's Day.
Oh, very nice. Wow.
You're buying one thing from McDonald's. What's the item that you're getting? You only get one thing.
Wow. Just one thing?
Just one item.
I'm going to get a meal. Does that count?
I mean,
no. Because that's three things at minimum.
I know,
that's a drink, that's a fry, and that's
But I'm
a
only
sandwich.
ordering one thing. I'm going to order like the Big Mac meal. You know what I'm saying?
You're like the guy who says, I'm giving you three wishes. You make two, and then the third one is, I like unlimited wishes.
That's right, buddy. Game of the system. All right, well, I got, I'm going to have to, I guess I'm going to have to get a Big Mac. You don't
have to.
Or a quarter pounder with cheese. I'm going to go to quarter pounder cheese. I'll do that.
I've matured. I used to be a Big Mac guy. Now it's a quarter pounder, sometimes a double quarter pounder with cheese. I'm proteining up there, BJ.
All right, well, I'm going to let you get the double quarter pounder since I picked the single.
No, what I'm picking, though, I'm going to go with the 20-piece Chicken McNuggets.
Yeah, I thought you would.
Good call.
Yeah.
It was close for me.
Now, do you get sauce with that? Because you said only one item. Are you going to eat them dry?
Oh,
well, the sauce comes with it.
Oh, wait a second.
That's not.
So,
You said one item.
Yeah, because with a quarter pounder meal, the drink and fries come with it.
Gosh, darn it. You guys are making this harder than it should be.
That's right.
Fine. I'm getting myself an Oreo McFlurry, Rev. Suck it.
Nice.
What do you want?
Well, you already said it, but I'm getting the double quarter pounder with cheese.
Nice.
I love it, man.
All right, you got the double. I got the single. All right, Joey D's.
I got to go with the large fries, man.
Just large fries.
Just the large fries.
I don't blame
man.
him. I don't blame him. But again, you got to eat them dry.
Yep.
Can't get any ketchup.
I'm still doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mix any condiments into my fry consumption when it comes to McDonald's. Because I'm driving more often than not, so I'm just
shoving them in your mouth.
Just picking it out of the bag.
Yeah, you couldn't open a ketchup packet in your car.
I don't even want to try.
Don't tempt me.
That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Also, and it's a big reason why Danny V is not here today. I know a lot of people think he's not here because of his daughter's birthday was yesterday, but today is National Titanic Remembrance Day.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
The movie or the event?
You know, both.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why Danny never shows up on April 15th.
Was this the day the Titanic sank back in almost the turn of the century? Is that 1918? Right, if I'm not mistaken.
It looks like 1915.
Oh, 1915.
No.
April 15th.
Yeah, April 15th, 1912.
Yeah.
Oh, like I said,
So today's the
1912.
day.
Yeah. There we go.
So maybe watch Titanic today, BJ.
I think I'll pass on that.
Also, of course, this weekend it is Easter, and all these different websites, they put out like fun facts about Easter, but there was one that just stuck out for me that I never heard before, and I already told my wife we need to incorporate this into our celebration for Easter, because some people celebrate Easter with soft pretzels.
Really?
Wow.
I was like, why haven't I done this? You know why?
Why?
Because this is ridiculous, but the twists of the pretzels kind of look like arms crossed in prayer.
Oh, ooh.
Hey,
Is that where the pretzel came from? Was it like a religious treat way back in the day?
No, we're reading into this way too much. Somebody came up with this idea, and I'm all for it because it just means I get to have a soft pretzel. So if this means I'm crossing on...
Yeah, I mean...
crossing arms in prayer, you usually you do the thing.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's a really interesting point. I wonder where the design of the pretzel came from, if it indeed had prayer overtones, which, look, that's a...
Dude, wow. Yeah, no, actually it was.
What?
So I had to quickly look up the history of the pretzel.
Me.
A young monk was preparing unleavened bread for Lent, the Christian period of fasting before Easter, and then, the shape resembled the way Christians of the day prayed with their arms folded across their chests. And yes, this is legit.
I knew a pretzel was a heavenly treat. I didn't know that it was actually a heavenly treat.
Okay,
In Germany,
Oh, you Germans.
You know what? I mean, you know what? Knock religion all you want. This is one of the greatest creations right there.
Boom.
I mean, we have a pretzel because of God.
Now I'm going to show up on Sunday with a bag of pretzels. And my wife's like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm doing it for the Lord.
There you go.
I'm eating them all.
That's the spirit.
I'm just going to show up with a bag of dicks.
Annie Ann, you're on notice today. I'm coming for you.
Wow.
Well, I got to start ordering my pretzels.
Okay.
All right. Well, people are looking in South Carolina for a man who, has done something that's not very cool.
Okay.
He's attacking people with whipped cream.
What is it? Why?
I don't know. Police are looking for this guy. Apparently, this is just a thing where he fills up a whipped cream with a plate and does the old whoop thing to people's faces.
Okay.
But he did it to a kid in a stroller. So they're like, okay, you've crossed the line, buddy.
Yeah, really, dude, what are you doing?
He's hitting kids in the face with whipped cream. That's what he's doing.
It's just like so obviously he's like, this is his thing. He's done this a lot.
At least a handful of times.
Would it have been okay if he was dressed like a clown or something?
Hey.
Wow, I don't know what just happened there. Either that was a clown or we're getting inside into Steve's private life. I'm not sure what's going on.
Hey, I know a lot of people were wondering. I hope that man with a lot of money who just spent it on a ridiculous thing is not going to have to spend it on that ridiculous thing. And that's the case because the man who purchased Tom Brady's final touchdown ball for over $500,000, he's off the hook.
Oh, really? So they did let him off the hook?
Yep, the sale is off. He was able to make a deal with the seller. I don't know exactly what that is. I think he has to pay a fee still, but that's about it. So he definitely is saving some cash. But yeah, it turns out he doesn't have to pony up $500,000 for a ball that he purchased only for the next day for Tom Brady to unretire.
Yeah, that would have been an interesting lawsuit. I was kind of hoping that maybe he would go to court for this. Because that would be an awesome, like, Judge Judy situation because it is not... Yeah, the football, does it count at the time, which means he's on the hook for it? Because at the time, that's what happened, and things change in life? Or it's like, no, it's no longer what it is. That'd be exciting.
Oh, I like this texture going back to, is sauce part of an item, or is that just something that you get with if you only have choice to buy one item? They said sauce is a condiment, not an item. Saying that you can't have sauce with your nuggets is like saying you can't customize your burger at all. A double cheeseburger, no onions, no ketchup, all that. That's just a customization of condiments. It's the same as getting sauce with nuggies.
Yeah, but if you get onion rings, right, that's an item. Yet you can get onions on your burger, and just because batter's on it doesn't mean it's not an item.
Simple questions, and BJ finds a way to make my brain hurt.
Here we go. I want my meal, okay? All I'm saying is I want my damn quarter-pounder meal, Steve.
I want a victory from the Mariners tonight because yesterday they won 5-1 against the Chicago White Sox, and man, it would have been a shutout had it not been the Windy City. I don't know if you watched any of the games.
It was hysterical how, and I've seen that happen this time of year in a lot of parks, and it was really the Windy City. What a comedy show,
dude! 2 consecutive infield pop-ups that were dropped by Mariners players because the wind took the ball in places that they weren't expecting. It was hilarious. And they ended up getting a run because of that. Had it not been windy, it would have been 5-0, BJ.
Yeah, and there was a couple of plays beyond that too. There was a few plays where the wind was just, and also we got I know we have at least one home run that was definitely a wind blown home run.
That's a good point. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you saw the dude. It was so wild to see the left fielder just sit there and go, "I got this. I got. No, I don't got. Nope. What? Come on.
Nope, that ball's gone."
Yeah, it was. Go Mariners. What are we? 2-3, 2-4, 3-4? I forget.
3-4.
Yeah,
because we won our first 2 games and lost 4 in a row and then just won.
All right, we're back
tonight. Home openers, T-Mobile Park.
Yeah,
against the Houston Astros. The game starts around 6:40. It's also Jackie Robinson Day, so that's very cool. You'll be seeing people rocking his number.
I think is it the 70th or 75th anniversary? I believe.
Sure,
I'm pretty sure it's a big number. Like they're like people are doing double celebrations tonight for this because it's a huge. So it's either 70 or 75 since Jackie broke the color barrier.
75th anniversary. Thank you, Joe. Tomorrow, if you're planning on going to see some sports, lots of sports to see in Seattle, which also means it'll be a traffic nightmare because all these games are at home.
Yeah.
Around the same time, you get the Mariners in the like at 6-ish, I think they're playing. But then the Sounders and the Kraken are playing at 7. First game ever at home for Matty Beniers, the number 2 draft pick overall for the Seattle Kraken, as the Kraken take on the New Jersey Devils. Very excited. I got tickets for that one. The Sounders are at home. They're taking on Miami. And I don't know if you heard the latest with Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear it?
I really not. Okay.
So there's a guy, Garrett Bowles, I believe is his name. He's an offensive lineman for the Denver Broncos. And I guess once he found out that Russell Wilson was getting traded to the Denver Broncos, he FaceTimed him and said, "Hey, Russ, I know you're used to being hit. You're not going to get hit here.
Oh, boy.
Which is funny because people on Twitter are like, yeah, Garrett, you like the whole. I guess he gets a lot of holding penalties. Not so much, I guess, last year, but he's known for getting a lot of holding. So people are giving him a heart. I think that's kind of cool, though, that here's a dude that's giving him a ring and be like, yo, we got your back, Russ.
Yeah, I mean, look, if somebody came here that we were happy about, wouldn't we go crazy and wouldn't people? I mean, we'd be so excited that all of the other Seahawk players were, tweeting at him.
Yeah, don't get twisted. F. Russell Wilson still and forever. No,
yeah, of course.
We don't need to worry about Russ because our quarterback situation's all locked in, BJ. Of course,
really?
Drew Lock.
Big news?
We re-signed Geno Smith yesterday.
Woo, all right, it's all set.
1 year
we're
deal.
Going.
I think it's like $4 million, but it could get up to $7 million. I'd imagine if he becomes a starter and all that.
Okay, wait a minute.
Stuff.
He's going to get $4 million for possibly just sitting on his butt.
Yes.
Oh my God, we're in the wrong line of work.
Well, I mean, he had to do a lot of things prior to that to get to that point. BJ, were you willing to put in all that work since you were a kid?
Look, don't even get me started on what didn't want to do and shouldn't do. Bottom line is, if I knew that I could put all of that work and then wouldn't have to get hit in the NFL, I would have done it.
But you'd have to get hit in college and in high school and become one of the best to do it at that time, or at least up there at the upper echelon to be drafted.
I don't want to be thinking about what it takes. I just want it now.
All right, as far as weather, 53 degrees, going to be sunny today. Thanks, Ann Wilson. Thanks to Night Ranger and the Washington State Fair for giving us the Mix Report. And that's what's up.
Yesterday, Steve did get this one wrong.
Which animal product does an ovo-vegetarian eat?
Animal product? Gizzards?
No.
I don't know. Animal product. Poop?
No.
That's it.
Whoa.
Nails?
No.
So nasty.
Wow. Your diet is really interesting.
But you guys don't eat nails for breakfast?
No, I don't.
No.
Yeah. We were looking for eggs, actually. That was the answer. You want a shot at beating Steve? All right, you got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're going to play Beat Miggs at 647 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. If I can't afford to pay my bills, how am I going to afford attorneys and bankruptcy fees?
One of the things people ask me all the time as a bankruptcy lawyer is that how am I going to pay all these fees and costs because I'm here because I can't afford to pay my bills. And of course we understand that. I mean, being in the bankruptcy field. But one of the things to remember is that if you decide, once you make the decision to file bankruptcy, you can stop paying on all of the creditors that are going to be included in the bankruptcy, and those are the funds that you can use that you have been paying your creditors to pay your attorney fees and court costs to get your case filed. And once your case is filed, you're not going to have most of those payments anymore.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.